What's up, guys? Chris. Want to give some quick thoughts on last night's Timothy Bradley Ruslan Provodnikov fight. Was out at the bar watching UFC, so I didn't get to watch this fight till after I got home. I ended up watching like around midnight or something, but fortunately, I avoided all the results, spoilers, all that other stuff, because it was a hell of a fight, and I'm glad, I wasn't ruined by knowing what happened beforehand. Other than that, I heard it was a good fight, and that it was. I thought it'd be entertaining if nothing else, but didn't think it was going to be that crazy. Provodnikov, man, really rocked Bradley in those first two rounds. Had him on ice skates. I don't know how Bradley, dude is tough. If he wasn't so well conditioned, he would have gone down. I know that there's controversy whether or not he should have been counted for a knockdown. I believe he should have, but what can you do in hindsight, right? But it looked like it was going to be Provodnikov by stoppage early on. But in that third round, Bradley came out, really started to move and box well. And Provodnikov, I was surprised. I guess HBO was saying he was arm weary. Maybe he was just tired from throwing so many damn bombs in the first two rounds, which is understandable. But he really didn't do much of anything in the third round other than get boxed around and chase Bradley unsuccessfully. Bradley, through the middle half of the fight, really outboxed Provodnikov, really mixed up his shots, really went to the body well, which is something Bradley's accustomed to doing, really slowed Provodnikov down, had him kind of looking for one big shot rather than throwing in combinations or really being able to put punches together. The times that Bradley would stop and stand and trade, Provodnikov was able to get off once again, land some solid shots, not with as much impact as he did in the first couple of rounds. It looked like Bradley was in cruise control for the most part, heading into the championship rounds, but ended up getting caught again in the 11th. Provodnikov started coming on. Brad started slowing down surprisingly in the championship rounds, considering the fact that he had done much of the body work up to that point. 11th round, I give it to Provodnikov. 12th round, you figured Bradley was just going to run and hold like his corner man told him to. But once again, got caught. Provodnikov really put it on him. And it was, what a dramatic end of this fight, man. Provodnikov was all over him. Ended up finally putting Bradley down. At the closing seconds of the round, unfortunately, it was kind of like the first Lushan Bute Librado Andrade fight, where Bute got up, but there was not really time left to do anything else. So, it was the end of the day. But Provodnikov, I wasn't expecting that last second flurry and being able to really put the fight up in the air, but put Bradley down. Bradley beat the count and went to the scorecards. Bradley wins a razor-thin decision. I could see that. I could see it being a draw. Thought Bradley did enough in the rounds where he was clearly edging out the middle, latter half of the fight. So I think Bradley, I didn't score it, but I could definitely have no problems with him getting a decision. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How'd you score it? Do you think Provodnikov got robbed of a knockdown in the early rounds? Rematch. I would hope you're interested in a rematch. I'm interested in a rematch. Although I would favor Bradley to play it more conservative or fight smarter in a rematch and probably win a decision going away. But I'm still interested. I imagine a guy like Brandon Rios is licking his chops at a fight with Bradley after seeing that fight, though. As far as the other fight on the HBO broadcast, Wale Amatoso, I'd never heard of him before, but hell of a performance against Jesse Vargas. Early on, I was like, man, he's going to stop Vargas. And then Vargas hurt him, and I'm like, man, Vargas is going to stop him. I forgot, I think maybe the fourth round. Good fight. Close fight. I thought the decision for Vargas, it's whatever. But I thought the scorecards were a little wide. I thought Matosa deserved better than what he got from the judges, but what do you expect? Vargas is the top rank guy. He's the guy that's being pushed. Either way, though, really good night of fights. If you're a boxing fan, it was a really good doubleheader. Took you to the main event. It's going to be hard to beat Provodnikov Bradley for fight of the year, but HBO needed a fight like this. Boxing needed a fight like this. Hasn't been the best year thus far, so it's good to see this kind of a war. Anyways, Science Vines as well as Twitter. Links as always in the information part of the video as always. Till next time, I'm out.